I always say that one of the greatest benefits of a website or digital media is the ability to add movement. It's really a giant advantage over print design, so we should definitely take advantage of that. It really makes interfaces feel more alive and enhances that user engagement. So this concept really involves the use of subtle animations. You can use videos, micro interactions to really guide that user's attention and create that dynamic user experience that really elevates your design storytelling. So Duolingo here does a great job of creating these engaging animations. Let me open that up here that really guide users through their learning language lessons. So immediately, nice clean white space here, fun, playful graphic with lots of colors, and we can see a little bit of animation here. And then as I'm scrolling down, you can see that we have this content here that matches these graphics that are drawing attention with their movement. And you'll notice that this guy's moving up here, but this graphic isn't moving down here until I scroll a little bit further. And then this one stops moving. So I'm sure they did that to enhance their website's performance, which was really smart. So you can see as we scroll down, the graphics start to move. I really like this one because it's talking about the different paces you can take their classes at. You can go really fast or take it slow. And then this is a little bit of dynamic scrolling, a little playful fun here, showing that you can definitely add more trends to your website than just focusing on one. These fun graphics just jumping through these screens here. And as we scroll down, very similar graphics, similar movement. So many people think that these animations are like automatically created through coding, but there are actually a lot of tools out there that can help create these files. So I haven't vetted all of the ones that I'm showing here on the screen, but I found these as some of the more recommended ones online. So it looks like when I inspect the Duolingo example, when I inspected it a little bit more closely, that they were actually using Lottie file animations, which you can see here as an example. So they use those to help create those animations that we just looked at. Okay, so now Duolingo incorporated movement in all of their images, but it's okay to add movement more subtly without committing to it with every single piece that you have. So let's take a closer look at Podbean here that has a video right away, which is a classic way to add a little bit of movement to your site's design. But unlike Duolingo, they don't really rely on vector art for everything. They use photographs, but they do find clever little ways to add those more subtle animations and movements to their graphics, which you can see here with the sound wave. So the whole graphic's not moving, it's just a little piece of, or a little component of it that is. And then here you can see we have pulsating icons that kind of are intermixed with their photography, which is another smart way to add that movement. And then down here, I think this image just changes out. As we scroll down, things flow in. We have some sliders. Here, this background fades in really nicely. And then one of my favorite ones that they have is right here, where we see these hearts kind of coming from the phone. So again, just a really clever way of kind of intermixing that vector artwork with photography to create that movement. This restraint use of motion really complements the images, creating like a sophisticated and dynamic user experience without adding too much visual noise.